oh my God, Muslims are sleeper cells and they're here to subvert America and subvert the Constitution and take away your rights and kill all the whites and oppress the women and suppress the women and depress the women and God knows whatever else. This is all the garbage we've been hearing really since the middle of the last century, when a particular misfit state was kind of artificially inserted into what people refer to as the Middle East. And the tone of all of that picked up big time after 9/11 and with the Iraq wars and whatnot. And guess what? Turns out that all of those things are true, but not necessarily of Muslims. Rather, under the maxim that's proving true again and again of every accusation is a confession. The accusers, who happen to be the promoters of that same said state, looks like they're actually the ones who have this weird pedophile, sexual pervert, blackmail video ring that seems to have enveloped all of the main players from both major political parties, as well as the industry and corporations, the economy in general. Looks like they're the ones who've been eating and eroding away at our revenue base by eating free billions of dollars, providing their citizens with free education and healthcare, the things that Americans have been getting told again and again are entitlements and free stuff. But apparently it's good enough for the citizens of that country. And apparently we're also being built into paying for the starvation of babies, killing babies in incubators and killing women and children and raping prisoners and whatnot. And guess who the only people who are standing up against it are? The visibly Muslim members of Congress, Rashida Tlaib and Ilhan Omar, neither of which are going to win any award from within the Muslim community, but they're definitely at least associated with us and identify as Muslims. They're the ones who consistently vote against said state. And when Ilhan Omar pointed out that it's all about the Benjamins, that their influence is peddled through the proliferation of money, Congress got together to censure her, not necessarily because she said anything that was factually incorrect or racist or anti-whateveric, but because they didn't, they wanted to protect their financiers and they didn't want to get exposed. And guess who are the only people who vote to stop, financing baby killing and to expose this kind of blackmail ring? Obviously, there are others like Thomas Massey and MTG, but I would point out to all of our patriots, mashallah, whatever color you are, I neither begrudge you your color, nor do I hold it against you or have anything bad to say about anything from any color. I do have bad things to say about people who do bad things regardless of their color, but if you look at the ratio of white people to white leaders who speak up, and black people to black speakers, black leaders who speak up, and Christian people to Christian leaders who speak up, and Jewish people to Jewish leaders that speak up in the United States of America, I would say Muslims are actually doing really good. They're actually disproportionately trustworthy in this entire thing, and which is ironic because the entire country has been basically sold and peddled this kind of like bundle of lies for years now, that somehow or another we're like this especially seditious group of people, even though it turns out that we're the people that America can trust the most. So next time you see a woman in a hijab or you see a dude with a beard, they may not agree with you about everything. I don't like eating pork. I believe there's only two genders. And I have some ideas about how to live life that may be different than other people. But one thing I'm not is cool with pedophilia. One thing I'm not is cool with killing babies. One thing I'm not is destroying America. Cool with is destroying America from the inside out. And one thing I'm not cool with is lying about the entire thing. So if you dislike what I have to say, if I say it, you can trust me that I mean what I say. And if someone is running some sort of scam or some sort of a conspiracy, then obviously they're going to go after with the most intensity and hate the people who are at least amenable to that conspiracy. And in this case, accuse them of conspiracy when it's really them in the first place who are committing conspiracy. Thought I'd share that. Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.